2 defeats now in a row, 7 goals conceded.
Yeah.
How concerned are you?
Well, we are aware of it and we don't like it, and we are, I don't know if we are concerned, but this is very untypical for us, and we had a look into it. We talked to the team about it. We constantly try to figure out how we can improve, and then we need to stop this kind of direction and stop the development as soon as possible. And the best possibility is, of course, tomorrow.
What do you put it down to? How do you explain it? Is the schedule playing a part?
Yeah, but the schedule is not playing a part that you concede 7 goals. The schedule is challenging, very challenging, because we played in a lot of competition and extra competition with the World Cup, and we played the competitions until the very end. So we are at the moment, I think, with Liverpool far ahead in game minutes, and this is a big challenge, because in this period in 22 we had a lot of extra times that we played. So this adds up. I mean, I think maybe to another 2 matches that we played. If you just add up the extra time in these matches. So yeah, it is when you face teams like Brentford and like Southampton, and very soon also Crystal Palace, Arsenal, who are not in international duty or not involved in so many games, is a big challenge. But it's nothing new, and on one hand it's a challenge, and it has an impact, but it's nothing to talk about. It's nothing to look for excuses. That's the way it is when you work for Chelsea and you play for Chelsea. We need to overcome these obstacles and don't get comfortable in accepting that it's hard. It's hard. We need to again embrace it and love it, that it's hard. It's how it is.
Do you think the uncertainty over the future of the club is distracting, though, affecting the players at all?
It would be a big surprise. I mean, we proved actually that it's not like this, and why should it be different now? Nothing has changed for us in inner life. Nothing has changed for us here in Cobham, the training ground and the preparation of the games. So there is no reason why it suddenly should have an effect. Unfortunately, and a bit surprisingly, we lacked structure in the last game. So it was not very, like normally our big strength is that you can clearly see what we try to do and what we try to play. That was not the case, and it was a big problem, because when we didn't, then we lacked the rhythm, and we lacked the repetition of our attacks, and we lacked the discipline in attacking. We take the players' view very seriously and often into account, but over the last 2 games we thought like it's maybe necessary to give our point of view. And but behind closed doors and in an atmosphere where everybody can take criticism, and I feel involved in a development like this, is not, we don't point fingers, and we don't look for people who are guilty. We're in this together. We should absolutely not feel ashamed to fight for and not feel bad to fight for place number 3. There's no disappointment in the moment we are on place number 3, and it is a tough competition until the very last day. So do I feel confident? Yes, because I have trust in my players and in the club, and of course in myself and my work and my stuff. But do we feel that this is a given? And no, absolutely not. But it never felt like this.
How do you get the best out of Romelu Lukaku? Because at the moment he looks a shadow of himself. Is it a mental thing? Is it a confidence thing?
I think it's not. Yeah, I think I don't. Well, I think it's not only for Romelu, who's lacking at the very moment a bit of shape. It's like after national break, I have the feeling we all lack a bit sharpness, shape, and it's a lack of form individually, and then it affects the group, of course. It's a bit sad, but Romelu had one good chance and one very big chance. I mean, nothing else helps more than goals. Would have been, I think, a huge boost for him. The other thing is that the best thing is to train good and to take training seriously and to take care about the process, which he really did in the last days. So he missed training yesterday. Hopefully he will come back today, feel good enough, and with no pain to be available for tomorrow, and then we see.